ticket. You said, if you ever want to see how real a motherfucker is, give him a boatload of money. And I didn't get it at first, but then you was like, damn, you see that dude right there? He signed for 80. Look, he ain't even the same player he was last year. Like, that will always stick. And I was like, I started really looking at it. It's a lot of guys that they sign these big deals, and they just not that the hunger ain't there no more.
What happens, man? What is it? You got it? Like what?
You accomplished. You worked your whole life. Now you got the bag, and you like, shit.
Financially, yeah, but
financially.
Yeah, I'm just watching.
I mean, just the priorities be changing. It's like, shoot, you know, the narrative shifted now. I'm more than a player. You know, I'm a brand. You know, I don't have to go out here and show that I have to be chasing LeBron and Michael Jordan and to be the greatest. I've accomplished this because of what I've done, but I'm a brand also, so there's a business side of me. So it's a lot of that type of mindset to where I don't have to go and show I'm trying to be the greatest. I just got to do enough. It's a lot of that mindset.
That's our latest league right there.
That's it. That's what I feel. It just looks that way. You know, I mean, that's it. I'm more than a player. So don't look at me as just a basketball player. So if I'm not out here doing wind sprints every day and I'm not here running on the beach and I do more than that. You know what I'm saying? What you think?
I mean, I'm hearing it too. That's why our league I don't think our league is in the best shape, bro. I'm saying this to say that, you know how I was with my training, bro. I was vivid, man. I was, you know, a bit psychotic at times, but me too. I ain't even gonna front, you know. I ain't want, you know, but we not went crazy on when it's time to get in. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just a lot to be distracted too. It's just a lot to be distracted by too, P. There's a lot to get in. Like I said, these kids got other interests. These kids are not them yesteryear kids. Their visions and their dreams are different now these days.
Yeah, for sure. They got a lot of off-court interests and a lot of off-court things that's available. And I don't know if it's a distraction or a stepping stone to prepare yourself for what's coming like after basketball.
Anything that
you know what I'm saying? Because like when you see guys go from the game to doing a podcast and then, you know, going to their clothing store or something, you know, the game is different. You know, it ain't go to the game, then all right, you know what, after the game, you know, let's go watch film. Let me see what replenish. It's like, you know,
you watching this to see what I did?
Right. It's more like I got to do my podcast after that. Then I got these meetings. I got to meet with these tech dudes right here. It's a business opportunity. It's so much, and you know, that's the game right now. That's the.
You don't call that a distraction? Anything that takes you away from your main?
I mean, you call it what you want. These dudes are more business inclined, and they understand their brands more, and they understand their window is short, and they taking advantage of it. You know, our window was short, but we thought, you know, our only way of getting that bag was on the court. You know, it's too many off the court ways now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it changes the game completely. Yeah, where you can make just as much money off the court while you're playing as on the court.
Players doing a good job of using the league as a trampoline to be able to.
That's the platform.
Yeah, no bull, no bull. I agree with that. Get a great offer courtesy of KG Certified and BetMGM. BetMGM app.
To help Jersey Mike's tell everyone all about Short Points, we hired magician Justin Willman to spread the word.
I'm looking forward to Kawhi coming back, bro. I'm looking forward to Kawhi. I feel like Kawhi's one of them. He's like KD to me. Still has something in the tank. Still can, you know, be that star. Still has, I feel like, something to prove. You know what I'm saying? And I like watching him play, bro. I like when he's on. I like, you know, two-way players. I like both sides of the ball. I think he's electric when he's. There's very few better than Kawhi when he's healthy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm looking forward to him getting back on the court this year. Zion is another one. Him and B.I. What they bring to New Orleans, man, I'm looking forward to that. I think they're a different dynamic that hasn't been talked about in the narrative. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But man, when those two on the court, we ain't really seen a bunch of them. But man, they're going to be a problem in the West, man. In the West,
yeah, absolutely.
Nobody's talking about them though. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
I mean, nobody talking about them because
of the question marks with this.
Too many question marks. I mean, like, you gotta give us like a full example to where we like, all right, they legit. Like going through the playoffs, going through the regular season. You know, right now we just over here like they can be. It's a lot of those. Like Memphis is the same way too. They like in the same boat. It's like, while on the other hand, you got Denver that just stepped up completely. That just was like, shoot, we've been knocking at the door for the last few years. Shoot, we went to the second round. We done went to the conference finals. We done got over the top.
Can they stay there, P? Can Denver stay right there?
Yeah, absolutely. They got the best player in the league.
So let me ask you this. This one, that was straight. I'm going to ask you this. Embiid proclaimed, I'm the best big in the league. Right? Won MVP.
I mean, he arguably,
bro. He won MVP last year. He's
Yeah.
the best player in our league, right?
I mean, he was the most valuable.
What Joker saying?
Well, I mean,
what Joker saying? Joker saying I'm the best big.
No. This is an argument we had a lot of years because think about this. Just because you're the most valuable player don't make you the best player. Because like when Derrick Rose won MVP, LeBron was the best player. Or Kobe was the best player. Or you know what I'm saying? Think about that.
That's what the award says.
You're the most valuable. It don't say the best. We already know who the best players are.
People equate the most valuable.
Yeah, you're most valuable to your team.
People equate that the same. People say that if you won MVP, you're saying.
So when Steve Nash won MVP,
no, I got you. I hear you.
Like I'm just saying,
that's
like
I hear that.
I know this. It's not the MVP is not always the best player.
But what? I hate that theory because what you're saying then is what? Steve Nash wasn't the best player for 1 year in the league?
No.
He was. He won the fucking MVP. Matter of fact, back to back.
Most valuable because of what he brought to his team.
We're going to go all day. Y'all gonna
how he elevated his team.
Get it.
But like, there's no years to where I have him better than Kobe.
I get it.
Or better than Shaq.
I get it.
Or better than Kevin Garnett.
I get it.
Like, he's a great player.
I get it.
But he wasn't the best player. He was the most valuable. And there's a difference in that.
People equate when you go MVP as you were the best player that year. I get it. You're going to say, no, it's the most valuable. I'm saying the equating and the assumption of that comes off like, oh, okay, yeah, you're right. He was the king of it's almost like king of the mountain.
Like Jordan was the best player for how long?
Ever.
He didn't get most valuable player every year, did he? He should have got 10 straight MVPs.
Straight. He should have been the first monopoly of the league. Him and Wilt.
Like, come on, he should have got 10 straight MVPs. When you talk about the best player hands down.
Totally get it. Yeah. Totally get that. I'm eager to see how Frank Vogel, what's his plan with Ayton? Like, how do you keep Ayton engaged? How do you, in that offense, I didn't see that he did not get the ball or they was not looking for him. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing if you're a star and you ain't getting touches and shit. Sometimes big fella have 25, 11, 25, 15, 30, and you know what I'm saying? So they look for him.
Yeah.
I just worry about his engagement, man. Like, they got some great additions to the team, bro, but you need big fella, man. You need everybody on board. Can you keep him engaged, Pete?
I think for Ayton to stay engaged, I think he got to take a look in the mirror. He is a great talent, but the way the league is right now, he got to change his game. And what I mean by that, he can't be a back-to-the-basket player or a pick-and-pop 15-foot jump shooting player, where that's where he ate from the most. He got to really change his game and be like, all right, and understand what his role is, because you got 3 guys on your team that's capable of averaging 30.
Right.
So, like, he got to make himself more valuable. He got to start shooting threes. Like, if he could be a big that can extend the defense and be a lockdown defender and rebounder, I mean, that's a great role for him.
He has a role. He's a post presence.
Yeah, but we don't need that. You got Bill, Booker, and KD.
So you're saying change your style.
He got to change the way he play with them. If he can, like, stretch the defense more to where he going to get more, that's going to give him more opportunities now.
So who's going to be your post presence to come in here, duck big, get easy at the basket?
Time to time. You got guards that can post up. All their guards can post up. can be post. Like KD can be a
I
poster
am in
presence.
math already and Justice got our AirPods in, but we got to go. We say hi, see ya.
Like sitting there watching your postman go to work.
What?
Unless you dominant down there like Joker and Embiid.
He's dominant. Ain't dominant.
He ain't like we can talk about like dominant. Like when you catch your back to the basket,
man,
it's 1-2 dribbles and it's a layup or a dunk.
Listen,
Aiden,
I'm putting probably 4 people in front of him. Aiden is top list when it comes to bigs in our league, bro. You're taking Bede over here. You take Joker, maybe Towns. Shit. Who else? Maybe Giannis, right?
I mean, Bam out of Bayou.
You taking Bam over Aiden?
Yeah, Julius Randle.
Hell no, y'all tripping.
I mean, Aiden's a great talent.
Y'all tripping,
man. I'm just saying, you gotta look at his
P,
role with this team, though.
I got it, P, but he's a post presence that can get you 25 and 15 on the books.
Not needed.
What you mean? What you need? You need blocking. You need a post presence,
yes.
bro.
I need you to look. You know what?
Trying to convert him.
I need him to be.
Trying to convert him into like this new age trailing 3, trailing 5.
If he, all right. Let me ask you.
I think it's the wrong thing for him, bro.
You want to do it?
I want him to do what Brook Lopez did.
Stretch the floor.
Stretch the floor
for Giannis, who's the post presence. He opens it up
stretch the floor for these 3 dynamic guards that can get to the basket and score.
I don't think he has the capability to be their post presence.
You can't double those 3. So he's gonna have single.
He's gonna be in the way. He needs to be able to stretch the floor. You see what I'm saying?
I got that.
He's the 4th option.
Listen, I know that. I don't know. I'm not arguing with that. What I'm saying is, in order to get those 3 jump shots off, bro, just got to be a post presence. There's got to be a post
or a shooting presence.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? We don't got time to throw this down here. KD,
what you mean?
We don't got time for KD and Bill and Booker to be watching him go to work. So spread the court. When they help, we'll find you and knock these shots down.
I don't agree with that. I'm so traditional. I've always been taught that offense starts from inside out, right? With all those shooters, man,
that's
more
definitely
opportunity for him to actually be dominant down there. Real shit, man. One-on-one with him, he's one of them guys that you have to double some nights, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not saying on every night, but
I agree with you on all that.
Yeah, he's definitely.
I'm just looking at the dynamic of this team.
You
put him on another team, okay, cool.
Hell yeah.
It looks different.
Exactly.
But you got him with these 3 scores that really get buckets. He got to change up what he do.
Bro, it's essential. He does. I agree with that. But at the same time, when I say this, you talking about changing the dynamic of what the Phoenix Suns are versus what we know them to be, right? Which is, you talking more Golden State, you talking more pace in it, you talking more up and down, right?
That's what they need.
The better thing Paul Pierce should have said, he's not the center for this team, bro.
And you say he got to add more threes and more what's that?
Rim runs.
Those are easy. So you easy 2s, jump hooks, or the trail 3.
Trail 3,
just so it's open.
Pop. And when you get it, if you can catch a switch sometimes with a small man at the free throw, like 1 or 2 dribbles,
right, turn and shoot.
Yeah, something like that. Not necessarily putting you on the block, but like he got to be more of a screener for them and take advantage of mismatches. You know,
so he's gonna be more of a roller, you said. Lloyd, he can do dynamic shit though. He can do mid-range shit.
Dynamic.
That's what I'm saying. He can do mid-range.
How he's gonna get more opportunity as far as getting the ball. So it's like if he's taking advantage of the switches, or shoot, they dragging, they double teaming KD up the pick and roll, and he popping a 3, and he just knocking those down. All he got to do is go 1 for 3. 1 for 3, and you're gonna be like, okay, we got to get out to him. That's a presence from 3 now.
Yeah. I don't know. I want to see how this thing works. Because if you can't keep him engaged, what do you do, P?
If he's not engaged and he's not on board to what we're trying to do, then I got leadership on the floor. I got leadership on the sideline. If that doesn't work now with these new players and new coaches and stuff and new ownership, then what do? You got to find somebody who's going to come in and do that.
Man. What do you get for Aiden?
Oof. I mean, Aiden can fetch a pretty good player, but I'm interested to see how this works because I really like him as a young player still because you already know if he didn't have these 3 guys, he's a 2010 player to me. If you didn't have Bill and KD, he can go somewhere and be 2010.
Easy.
Like, yeah, you put him on like Indiana and replace him with like Miles. I mean, that might be a good boom boom.
I actually think too though that having
I will
these
gladly
scores
take
like
Miles
this and
Turner
making
on the
it
Phoenix
dynamic,
Suns. I repeat,
man,
I
I
would
think
gladly
that it
take
gives
Miles
them
Turner on the Phoenix Suns
some
over
easy
DeAndre Ayton.
opportunities to get not just layups, bro. They're gonna have to guard. They're gonna have to double one of those three guys, dog.
No, you don't have to double too much. This is the thing. This is the thing about them three. And I like all three of them as a player.
Double Devin Booker in the fucking summer. What are you talking about?
Expedia members get member prices and rewards for future trips.
I didn't see them double them this year when they played Denver.
I'm talking about in the best case scenario, motherfucker killing you. You got double one of them. The dynamic scores is my point. That's what I'm saying. So
but the thing is with this group
Asar
is who's gonna be the point guard and who's gonna sacrifice the most.
Yeah?
Bradley Beal.
That's what they finna find out.
No, Kevin Durant.
That's what they finna find out. As a team, everybody talking about they.
You know what's so
it's gonna have to
interesting?
be a we.
You know what's interesting at the playoffs last year when I watched, it looked like in the playoffs, you know, we all say, okay, KD is the
Savers
is the guy. He's the 1A.
Nah, D-Book is the guy.
But from the playoffs,
D-Book is the guy.
To me like Booker is turning into the 1A guy now.
He is the guy.
Like he's looking like, because he was consistent.
I don't think the responsibility is on KD. I think this is Booker's team. You think this
For
Booker's
sure.
This is definitely Booker's team. Hell
For
yeah.
sure.
This is Booker's team, and this is everybody in the cast coming to support it, man. Straight up.
Straight up.
Man,
Everybody.
I didn't think it was fair to put that pressure on KD like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It was definitely fair, but
I think he's used to it by
So this
now.
is not. So you saying this is Booker's squad
This
now?
is Booker's team. No, I've been saying that. Yeah.
This is not KD.
No, fuck no.
Ooh.
No, but I mean,
So down the stretch, you it's Booker's getting the first look
absolutely.
over KD.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm younger.
Battery low.
He ain't tripping. Guess what? They double Booker. You gonna leave KD? You ain't leaving no KD. KD want that. Yeah. Listen, I'm gonna tell you what's LeBron and KD. It's time for them to be spot up, bro. Man, we not getting them to be
spot up is crazy.
We
Spot
not
up is
getting the ball
crazy.
to them for like ages. It's 20 years we not getting the ball to them. Tell them, man, goddamn, can they play off the ball once? Can they go in the corner and now someone make a play, make it for them to get a free shot? Man, goddamn, KD had to put Brooklyn.
Spot up is crazy, KG.
Man, that shit he did it.
Sometimes the only way you know how to play.
Oh, I get it. But, okay, Anthony Davis made LeBron better. Give him some easy shit. Man, that's what I'm saying. These younger players got these older guys that are great, bro. And they've been great for so long, but they've never been in positions to where they've gotten anything. Man, Bron got to get the shit off the glass, take it, a little nigga on him, do some wild shit to get him off, blow by. Look, come on, man. Ain't nobody gonna run set a pick. Man, Bron working extra hard. Still. Man, he chopping wood. Yeah. Yeah, he's still chopping wood. Like, god damn. Like, man, can the man run to the corner and get like an open three? Can he come down? Give it up. Spot up. Get it to... Man, he don't get nothing easy. KD, same shit. As soon as KD get it, motherfucker, own him, boy. You gotta be on him. KD rides up, boom, hit a crazy shot. You're like, damn, that's KD though, right? But it was so hard to get those shots, bro. Yeah. It's time for these guys in their careers and where they at to start getting some easy shit.
Who gonna do that for? So you said Booker,
Bill are playmakers. They can get in there. You got to double that, kick that. KD get a Man, what? That's all Houston was trying to do with James Harden when he was wanting him to get up the ball, get some easy ones when he's some catch and shoot. He too programmed. Nah, I need it in my hand. I need to feel it, touch it, dominate it. I need to make the decision. Yeah. So it didn't work. So I mean, I'm looking at Phoenix for the first time in KD's life. He got some players where he can just, man, y'all go ahead, young buck. Man, go ahead, Booker. Go ahead, go get it. Oh, you're working double.
He's still in his prime. He's still in his prime.
He's coming down, bro.
Averaging 30s.
Coming down, bro.
He's still.
I get that. But I'm talking about, you talking about putting it on his back, Pete. No. It's Booker's team. Get the old head some easy ones.
Mm-hmm.
And then
who gonna lead them in scoring this year?
Book.
Bro, it's Booker's team.
I ain't say that. Who gonna lead?
That's what I'm saying.
Devin Booker.
That's what I'm saying.
Who you say? You think
It's Booker's team.
He gonna lead them in scoring?
Yes.
No?
All right, I got KD.
I know you're going to say that. But if I'm running offense, I'm trying to be efficient, you don't even care. You don't even care. I hope it's so evened out that I hope that don't be the narrative. I hope, man, listen, when you got great talent like this team has, it's about making that thing work. Everybody's going to have to sacrifice. Look, some nights, man, I looked up, man, you might get 4 or 5 shots, but, man, we got 40.
Right.
Hey, man, go like that. Fuck all that. It's a whole nother agenda now.
Right.
Hey, we all coming together for that agenda. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I think Ayton would actually jump on if he's a real team player, like you know what I'm saying? Like we all promoting.
Yeah.
Like, bro, that's how I know you just jump on. But yeah, man, this Booker team, bro. And it's AD's team.
We're going to see.
Yeah, it's AD's team.
But you know what?
You hear what I'm saying? Don't duck, bro. Don't duck. You hear what I'm saying to you?
Been trying to give him the team.
Yeah.
But I just feel like AD ain't been wanting to. Like, I feel like LeBron, he'll start the season going to AD, and he'd be like, man, I'm tired of waiting on you. I'm tired of waiting on you. I mean, that's what it looked like. It's like he been trying to hand the keys to AD, and I don't think he want them. Don't it look like that, though?
I don't think that's the part he wants to play.
Why is LeBron still averaging 30?
Bro, because
he's trying to get the keys to...
Anthony Davis wants to play Robin, bro. He don't want to play Batman, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
But how you go up the OG, though? He look at Bron like the big bro. That's why I don't understand why they don't work out together. Why they ain't you hear what I'm saying? If he's spending $1 million on the body, bro, I got $1 million to spend on my body, bro. What you doing? Bro, what you in there doing?
What you got
right,
going on.
bro, let's get it together. Man, right? I thought, come on, P, bro, y'all ain't together?
Right.
Man, that's what I'm saying. But it's evident now. It is in the sand. Right. And guess what? I'm expecting Anthony Davis to be MVP in these next 2 years or something. Real shit. It's time, bro. It's time. You can't let Joker come in the league and surpass. Nah.
That's gonna be a tough one. That's gonna be tough.
Man, shit. Anthony Davis can do everything they can do.
How many subscriptions are you paying for? Rocket Money finds sneaky or forgotten subscriptions and makes canceling them as easy as clicking a button. On average, Rocket Money users save over $720 a year. Here's how it works. Just open the app, go to the Reoccurring tab, and here you can see all your reoccurring subscriptions. Tap on the subscription you want to cancel. Then tap Cancel Now, and you're done. Subscription canceled. No confusing websites, no auto-renew, no long hold times.
That's going to be a tough one.
Anthony Davis can do everything Joker can do.
And more.
He can do everything Embiid can do.
And a little bit more.
About, I'm expecting him to be MVP, if not this year, definitely next year. Straight up. And he's going to have to take the reins of, I'm the best player in the league.
That means they're going to have to be one of the top teams. I'm not even sure they're going to be one of the top teams.
Who?
Lakers. They're going to have to be one of the top. For him to be in MVP conversation, Lakers got to be like a top 3.
His play.
Top 3 team.
His play is first.
I mean, his play, he go.
No, he's not.
Numbers,
No.
He don't give you numbers.
Who?
Anthony Davis.
When?
All right.
Fuck you talking about, P? Stop, man. We chatting. We chopping. I'm not saying that. The Lakers
can be top 5, but that's not top 5. You the 5th seed. When the last time somebody made 5th seed MVP? Like Westbrook. Yeah, Westbrook.
Okay.
He did something extraordinary.
Okay.
That we haven't seen in, I don't know. Unless AD is going to do something extraordinary, like go out here and give you 50 and 11 every night, bro, a 5th seed.
We ain't saying no 50 and 11. I'm saying for the last 2 MVPs that came through the league, he can do what they do. That's what I'm saying. Right. That's what I'm saying. You know what he don't have in his bracket? Consistency. He doesn't have what those other two. And then Embiid didn't have it. He had to play damn near a whole season to get the consistency.
What they can do then?
Who?
AD. You said
skill-wise on the basketball.
He can do everything they can do. the most important thing was be consistent.
Be consistent.
Yeah, that's what they do. So he can't do everything they can do. Because be consistent is major.
I'm saying skill-wise, basketball-wise.
I mean, a lot of guys are skill-wise. A lot of these guys has got the same skill. Carl Anthony Towns got the same skills as them.
You ain't gonna go up.
What you mean?
No.
Yeah, he do.
No, he don't. He don't. He can't pass like Joker. He's not a passer. He can score better than Joker.
Can't nobody pass like Joker. Not no bigs.
What are you talking about?
What? No big man can pass like Joker.
No big man can.
Not like Joker.
Man, stop. What does Joker do that he like Magic now, motherfucker? What are you talking about?
Yeah, he like the Magic Johnson of the big men.
Man, stop. Anthony Davis can pass just as good as Joker.
Nah.
If you go through the line, one's better than the other in other categories, sure. I'm saying he's not like he can't make a fucking pass. That's why out of a double team, he can't find somebody.
Nah, he ain't diamond with these boom, these bounce passes back door, these over the head. Hell no.
Shit ain't, you act like he Magic out this motherfucker. He
low-key is.
He low-key is. Yeah, he not, bro. Man, stop.
All right, if he not Magic, he Bird.
What I'm saying is what Joker and Embiid is doing, he can do. That's what I'm saying. Them guys ain't out here just, you know what I mean? The only thing in his category that he missed is what I just said. Right, that's the question. And then guess what? Embiid didn't have it. He had to actually wrap up his shit. He didn't have that shit 2 years ago. He was missing games. Right, bro? Right. You know what? You know what I love about Joker winning it and how he won it and the standard is that he set a new precedent to it now. You got to play, bro. You got to be consistent. These are the new standards now. Straight up. Straight up.
I'm giving AD like a, let me see, 10% chance to win MVP. Really? Because for one, there's too many factors in the way. Look, let me tell you these. I got you. Look, I see Lakers got to be top 3. I got it. And he got to play the games. Remember, there's a new rule now to make all NBA to make these awards. You got to play how many games? 65. That's gonna be tough.
It's all doable.
That's gonna be tough. Even if you put the numbers, even if the Lakers, he got to be in that 60. He got to play 65 games. And we know he been. This ain't even a question about his talent. And saying the reason I say 10% is because of the factors of the Lakers record and the 65 games. This has nothing to do with is he gonna get the numbers? Yeah, he probably get the numbers.
I'm saying your play got to be above average now. You crossed over.
He gonna play above average, but the other 2 factors is big factors for you.
Giving him that, bro. I'm not giving him none of that. I want to see it. I'm not taking nothing for granted or none of that. I need to see it. You saying he gonna? Nah, I don't know. When he's available, P.
Yeah, he available, he ball. When he healthy, available, he balls. But he got to be available.
That's what I'm saying.
And that's the only question that we always have of him.
But I'm just saying out of them MVPs, dog. He can do some of those same things, if not better, than some of those guys, bro. That's what I'm saying. So it's time for him to step up. That's it.
You've been calling for this for how long?
I'm waiting on it, bro. He got another level in him, and he just won't tap into it. And
calling for this.
I'm just looking at it like maybe he doesn't know how to, or and then look, think about the Carl Anthony Towns and the Aidens. You know what I'm saying? Like they still out there. The Bams. You know what I'm saying? It's a younger group of. Now you got Wemby in this and check. Bro, it's
Nick
a
Claxton.
whole new crop coming
Nick
in,
Claxton.
bro, that we ain't even thinking about.
They're coming.
It's going to take a lot of narratives, as it should. I'm looking forward to this year, man. It's a lot of good, strong narratives. I think the play-in game the play-in tournament they're going to get that going. And I don't think players going to take that serious until they get serious. You know what I'm saying? I think the league got those some real incentives in there.
Oh yeah, you talking about the in-season tournament?
In-season tournament.
Yeah, I think.
But I said play-in. My bad.
Yeah, he said play-in.
I think you win like $1 million.
$500K.
Yeah, $500K.
Yeah. I think players when they walk across, they should get their medals and their checks right when they get. You should have your pharmacy. Everybody should get a direct deposit on the same. You know what I'm saying?
If you have moderate to severe Crohn's disease, Skyrizi is the first and only IL-23 inhibitor that can deliver clinical remission and endoscopic.
First off, I'm watching Anthony Edwards. He looks different. You know what I'm saying? You know how that summertime, everybody kind of like, you don't see nobody for like 2 months, and then all of a sudden you see somebody, and then that motherfucker look good, or you can tell that motherfucker been working with the, you know what I'm saying? That's how Anthony Edwards looks to me. Ant-Man Yeah, he looks super motivated, bro. I don't know what.
USA squad.
Yeah, bro, he just looks good. I've been following a little bit. First off, with USA, man, it's your summer. It's your summer, and it's your chance to not only turn off from basketball, which I think you got to do, because it's such a mental strain on you. So the summer is just not only where you get better, but it's where you replenish mentally. You're around friends and family a lot. You're traveling, But then it comes a time where all that has to be kind of monetized, and then you get back in what we call the lab. And yeah, man, I was always very funny about my summers because to replenish and get ready for another run at it was just a lot. But then, obviously I went, and that was the best thing for me, man. USA basketball is the best because I'm big on working out. I'm big on trying to find games. I'm big on trying to better myself. You're not going to find better competition than USA basketball in the summer. And some of those runs were just like the practices, the workouts, the knowledge that's passing. Yeah. You may be showing somebody else something. I may be watching it. Yeah. You're around great players that's open, that's sharing, lit and showing and helping each other. And I thought, man, listen, I thought I was working out hard, and I thought I was in the weight room until I saw Zoe and I saw Dennis Rodman work out. And it changed the mentality of how I went at what I was going at. Yeah. And USA basketball was another level of that. We was coming in the shadows of Dream Team 1 and 2 and all this other stuff, but the world had gotten better. And we came in super arrogant, but we practiced arrogant. We worked out arrogant. We walked around and that was that, say. You know what I'm saying? Almost like on some bully shit. Yeah. But the continuity, the friendships, and the connections that you make in that whole thing is legendary. That's where Craig Sager and I got real close. When he was with USA Basketball, he was like, I don't want to say he was like a beat writer, but he was around like a beat writer. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But they was keeping track of it on film. They was interviewing us and stuff. So Craig was a lot. He was around a lot. And Jason Kidd, Gary, it was great, man. It was great continuity because those days, no one's in there, and you represent your country, and you're feeling good, about the continuity and everybody being in the room. You're used to playing against each other. Now you're on the same team. You know what I'm saying? It was a dope experience for me. I look forward to USA making some noise, and I don't know who's on the team.
Who's on the spot? Oh, the kid from the Lakers is on there, Austin Reeves.
Yeah, it's not our strongest team. It's not the most impressive team.
Yeah.
And I think that is on purpose. I think we're going to find out, USA, how good the world is. You know what I'm saying? The French, any Giannis team, Joker's team, Serbia, Luka's playing. The world has gotten better. Spain has always been Spain. Fucking Argentina has always been Argentina, right? But yeah, I think this is.
Luis Scola.
I don't think this is our best team. Not with. You leave Zion off of your team.
You got guys like Trae
Young.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta have.
USA, I think, is focusing on
the next generation.
No, it's more than that. Because before we taking the superstars.
You should.
You taking the superstars.
You should take your best players.
Now, I look like over the past 5-10 years, it looked like USA is focusing on the makeup of the team. Can you fill a role? Because when you see some guys that play on the USA team, and you're like, oh no, he's not even our top 5 at that position. You know what I'm saying? They trying to make up roles for players on Team USA. You know what I'm saying? Because they're really good players. You get a guy like say Jalen Brunson. I mean, he's not Trae Young, he's not John Morant, but maybe he fills the role better at that spot and what we need. So I really see USA as getting guys in roles instead of trying to let's get all the scouting of all the superstars. And Because with USA, American, we still good enough, as a whole, to beat everybody in the world.
But we can't get like Steph Curry to play. We can't get like our best.
KD,
we can't get our best.
They're older now.
I mean, they ain't gonna play no crazy minutes, but you got them on the team.
Our top players, like
Tatum ain't on the team.
Tatum and Brown.
Brown ain't on the fucking team. Like, man, this ain't our best team.
Jimmy Butler.
It's not our best team, hell no.
This ain't our best team.
I mean, it ain't the best team we can assemble.
No, this ain't.
But that'll be interesting to see how we end up.
Yeah, for 2024, Steph Curry has acknowledged he would like to play. But for a lot of these guys, it's going to be the last year that they'll be able to play.
As they
the Olympics.
So the question I kind of have is, of the young crop of talent, like
who's going to be added to that?
That's what P was saying. P was saying he thinks that USA is making
JT
a system of guys that can actually fill roles. You're a spot-up shooter. You're a playmaker. You rebound and block. Like, I see what you're saying. For international rules, eh?
Yeah.
So, and then you think that this team...
This motherfucker
This is not going to be the Olympics.
No, I got that. But this team is kind of like the collectives or the R&D to see who can fill some of those little roles that we always... You think the NBA already got... the USA already got like a... Okay, we had blah, 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 blah.
I think they got a commitment of who's going to go. I really think LeBron is going to go. I think LeBron will be there in the Olympics. This will be his final Olympics.
Damn, Brian.
I think Steph.
Brian go to the. You think Brian going to the Olympics?
I think he'll go to the Olympics.
Man, you got to get Zion and all these motherfuckers, bro.
I think you do got to.
You got to get these young motherfuckers to do some shit, bro.
And they got time, bro. They got time.
You ain't in the dunk contest. You ain't in the, you know what I'm saying? You missed 50. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Nah, y'all got to be in this shit for the growth of the
next year. But we'll see what happens in these games this summer. Like say they win it, say they get the goal. I mean, it ain't much tweaking. Like, do you feel like you got to get that much better with this squad because they develop a chemistry? They didn't already want to go. So you got to look at a lot of things. So from this team, who I think can really say, all right, I'm gonna be. It's like say like Damian Lillard. Say I want to play next year on the Olympics.
A lot of these niggas didn't even play last year, dog. The motherfuckers sitting out like they played a bunch of games or some shit. Yeah. Bro, this is not our best team, and our best players need to be on the team.
Yeah, for sure. But maybe not for this.
Oh, qualifying. This is qualifying, right? Okay, so I'm talking about the Olympics.
Yeah, for the Olympics next year in Paris, I think we're going to...
You need to be full throttle, yes.
I think we'll be full throttle. But from this team right now, who can make it?
Anthony Davis needs to be on this team because you're looking forward. It's like, you got to have Anthony Davis. This would be great for him, though.
No, Anthony Towns. I mean,
he's playing for Dominican Republic. Yeah. Carl Anthony Towns is playing for DR.
Anthony Edwards. I'm looking for him making the Olympic team next year.
He's going to make the Olympic team.
Anthony Edwards is one guy.
Anthony Davis needs to
pin him in. 12 slots. Halliburton, I can see him making it. And then the rest of these guys got to go back to tryouts.
Man, listen, if you ain't got AD, Tatum, Brown, Young, if you ain't doing Zion, Ingram, if you ain't doing that, Edwards, you need to get this little next
Dame.
Right, absolutely. Then you put Bron, KD on there. Now it's official.
Booker.
Yeah, Booker's on there. Hell yeah. What?
You throw
Curry.
You throw Beal on there too.
Curry, Beal. That's it. Boom. Let's go. Let's go. Aiden is a Bahamian, eh? He plays on Bahamas.
Yeah, Aiden.
He's going to play for Bahamas. He's Bahamian.
I believe so. He would not be on the American team. Yeah.
But man,
Drew Holiday.
Who?
Drew Holiday.
He was in the last Olympic team.
Yeah,
he played last.
Yeah, you need Drew Holidays. Yep. Straight up. And you need some bigs. Yeah, you got to put Bam on there. You got to put AD on there. You got to... Edwards. Yeah, listen. Listen, the world I got better, and the world is confident. We don't have that luxury of being able to walk into the gym that morning.
You know, when I see squad. Yeah. I've been like that, though. Word. After 2004, that's when everything changed. So you can't just walk and put anybody out there no more.
I think Doc is going to, first off, congratulations to Doc with getting this new venture with ESPN. I think he's going to absolutely murder it. I think he's going to kill it. He's great insight for the game. Pete can attest to this. He has great knowledge, and not just the history, but, you know, schemes. He's a true coach and a true player. And what I mean by that, with the understanding of both and how both worlds work, I think he did a great job of, as a coach, understanding players. And I think that when he goes to articulate the game, I think fans are going to find it not only encouraging, because when I used to watch Jeff and some of the stuff with Mark Jackson and them, I used to love to hear the back and forth ritter, but it was knowledge in those banterings. It was knowledge in those back and forth.
What you call the back and forth ritter?
Yeah.
What's the ritter?
No, like how they would.
What's ritter though?
How they would go at each other. How they would.
It's called ritter.
That's what I call it. Paul. Fuck out of here. Who are you, Webster, nigga? You the dictionary, motherfucker?
Back and forth. He said,
fuck out of here, nigga. Who are you?
Ritter.
Right.
I was like,
so it's good you're listening
I need to
today.
pick up a new word. I'm looking for new words.
Right, didn't say that, nigga.
I'm saying though. So
I
that's
just
why
gave
I
it
asked
to
you.
So what I was saying was, I think the fans are going to have a really good time with Doc being in commentary. Yeah, you learn something today.
Vocabulary.
Right. But yeah, I think he's going to be good for TV, man. What you think, dog? How you think?
No, I already know Doc is good. I remember when he was on TV, he was good.
He killed NBC.
No, yeah, he was real good. Yeah. So I think it's going to be, but it's just going to be interesting because the dynamic was so good with Mark and Van Gundy and Breen for all these years. It's just going to be kind of like, dang, a whole new vibe now. You know what I'm saying? Because it's going to be, you know, still the people that's up there is people I like hearing. Right. Like Doc, I like hearing him. Right. I like Breen. I like Doris. Mm-hmm. So, you know, they'll figure it out. I think they're going to be great.
Are we in the reset? Are we in the reset?
We are in the middle of a reset.
I've been watching Keyshawn Johnson for years, cover football. I've been watching Van Gundy and Mark Jackson, and I got used to. And then they threw Beam in there, right? And then they had that little three-trade dynamic, right? I looked up and I was watching. I blinked P, and it was Bob Costas, and it was Bob Costas covering it, and it was and I blinked again, and it was Barkley, and it was Charles, and it was Kenny. You know what I'm saying? I blinked again, and it was you, Chauncey, and Jalen, and boom, I blinked. We're in a real reset. Things that we've been watching for the last 6-7 years are going to be no more.
Yeah, it's about
new perspectives, right? New waves, new people calling it. Doc's going to give a great perspective on this style of basketball because he coached it. You know what I'm saying? I'm eager to hear his philosophies on 5 out. It used to be 4-1 on 5 out. I'm eager to hear this fast pace that's now took over our game. It ain't no more. We talked about Aiden early. The biggest damn near become more obsolete every year. You know what I'm saying? But
not really though now.
No, I'm saying now we're back to your big anchoring your offense and defense.
You're looking like, think about the top 3 players right now in the game. Joker, Embiid, and Giannis.
All anchors of both offense.
Thanks very much. Bradley, good flow and good pace in the first half. Exactly the guys you want to play. What's going right?
It's open looks, being aggressive. We were able to get to the basket a few times. The guys are knocking out open shots when we had the opportunity to. The shots are actually falling tonight, so that's all it is.
They love to see it when your shots go in. Thanks, Bradley. Back to you, Kevin.
I'm going to just let him just develop right now. If he gets the rebound push, you know, we need you to just be everywhere. His talent is kind of like unlimited, you know, to what he can do on the court. He can put the ball on the ground. He can ISO from the elbow. He can knock down threes. So, you know, you just got to go out there and let him develop, see what he's best at, and how he fits within the parameters of the team play.
Are you developing him as a slasher or as a big? Traditional big?
I don't even know what a traditional big is.
Traditional post up big, catch it, post.
Traditional.
What are you talking about?
I think he develops into something that we ain't never seen before.
You there to block shots. You got play the game. He got a natural talent for the game. You know, he gonna make mistakes, but I'm not like coming down, posting him up. We're going to just play the game. Set a pick, roll, slash, dribble, handoff. That's the game now. Space the floor. Oh, you got a mismatch. Okay, let's take him in the post. You know, don't even put it on the ground. Just go up. Stuff like that.
So you don't start him a traditional 5 or nothing? You having him
I don't know,
He's
bro.
in a slash.
I would have him just out here kind of
That's
like
a good ass question, though.
From the high post, because he's so tall, he can see over the defense. I'll start him there. Work on the highlight how they use Joker. Let me see if I can use him right there, because he can shoot from right there. Maybe he can pass from right there. He can dribble handoff, cause mismatches. You know, I'll look into a high post type of offense with him.
I would initiate him in the post, and then I would work backwards with him. I would get him in pick and roll so he could obviously roll and use his size on bigger. But he's going to be taller than most players, but not necessarily bigger. Bigger meaning stronger, right? Yeah. Times when he has the bigger, stronger players on him, put him in pick and roll to get that mismatch, give him the roll. His rolling to the basket is going to cause a tremendous disruption. He's going to get a lot of perimeter guys, jumpers and open threes and shit like that, because he's a live threat. That's what I'm saying. So
come on, that's a block.
I think that when you got him trail, you use him in perimeter stuff, but traditional come down, he has to initiate, bro. I think the game is starting to evolve a little bit from coming down on the block. I see him being used similar to how Philly uses obviously Embiid, and how Denver is using Joker. But look at the Lakers how they use AD. He posts up traditionally. You think the game is going to transcend from when you do a more high post to where I'm working from a high post and have direction and being able to quarterback from there with a guy in the corner.
High post, mid corner.
Shot, but you don't think that things are going to, you think for him things are going to evolve to like that Joker move or that Joker position?
I think so. I mean, it's shown to be effective, especially when you got a big with a high IQ. He looks to have a high IQ.
He's 7'6". He gonna be the tallest nigga every night.
That shit ain't talked about enough.
That motherfucker up?
His passing is crazy.
I mean, he's not one of those power players.
I know he ain't calling that. I'm just talking about starting with the poster, right?
Post up is like more for your power players. You know, he's not that strong. Take two like Embiid and Joker. He's not that power player like that. You know what I'm saying? He finesse. So you know he gonna use that finesse around the elbow.
So you would start a perimeter.
Like elbow. Right? Yeah. So where he can work one or two dribbles and get to his finesse, you know?
To me, I think he uses too many dribbles, bro. I think the things that he can do from the block to the top block to the free throw line,
pull up.
to the
He just pull up that
to the
bit.
bottom block, he can do in that whole circle. You don't need a dribble.
Right.
For rhythm, yeah, but bro, you can catch right now, shoot 15, 17 foot
nobody,
with
bro.
no dribble. When he gets that, it's over. Yeah. I saw him in the summer league trying to get 3-4 dribbles in the post, and that's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to be effective with one or two dribbles and go somewhere. And then he's 7'6". When he goes to extend, gonna be when he goes to that's gonna be crazy. That's what I'm saying. You gotta put him in a position where he can take advantage of that 7'6". If not, bro,
he should be at a man, I'm telling you, with his height and his ability to be a lob threat at the rim and his just natural ability that he's showing now, I can see him giving you like 8 free throws a night. Just on fouls.
Yeah. It's going to be hard to keep off the board.
He's going to be hard to keep.
Face
like when you roll, you got that little man on him, he's going to have to foul him.
You got to blast.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
he's going to have to blast.
He can give you 18 and 10 his first year.
Straight up. Easy.
Yeah.
And I say that respectfully to the game, and I say just off of how the game is. Him rolling mid post, he even got to roll on it to the basket. Catch it off the glass. That should be like 8 points a night for him. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm eager to see this, though. It's gonna be a great year, bro. It's a bunch of narratives we ain't seen that's coming into some of this stuff that we already know, and it's gonna make it for a compelling year, man. Yeah. Straight up. Yeah, we're in a reset, bro. Everybody in this room is gonna look up, and in 2 months, we're not gonna recognize anything that we recognized in the last 10 years. Real shit. I feel like that. Man, when ESPN got rid of Van Gundy, I was like, damn.
And Mark Jackson.
I was like, damn, who they think? Who they think gonna call the game better than Van Gundy? And you get Doc Rivers.
It is gonna be weird.
Doris and Doc is gonna be good.
Yeah, Doris, I really like. I love watching her.
I like Doris.
Listening to her. I love.
I'm glad all the greats agree with me. Like they always agree with me.
It's gonna be education. You know what I'm saying? Doc is, Doc got so much.
My thing is, it's like, if you're going to break up them two, why don't you just break up the whole all
One thing I noticed.
Like, why, you know what I'm saying? Like,
the gym is real,
it's
bro.
like you asking Breen to, like, find a new dynamic with, because they was a great team.
The gym is real.
Like, damn.
I mean, I think he's the best player.
Why you don't have a choice, though? You think so?
I think he's one of the best. In terms of national play-by-play, I think Mike Breen is one of the best.
He should have a choice.
He
should have a choice.
I'm putting him above Kevin Harlan. Kevin Harlan's the best in the business.
But we don't have Marv anymore. Like,
Bob Costas and Marv is top tier.
Speaking of, like, has Mike Norman was last year with the Celtics this year.
Yeah. What?
Yeah. At the end of next season.
Now, he should have like a, you know what the Celtics should do for him? He should have 2 seats for life right there where he sat at. Like right behind him or right, like, because he sat right there for years. You know what I'm talking about? I would call them seats. I would name them 2 seats. Section.
Oh my God, his shot is like identical to his real shot, bro. That's crazy. That's a creative play.
Oh, that's hard. That's hard. He make the call.
You just
Anybody can get it done. He can get it done.
What seat you talking about? Where they sit right?
Mike and Tommy seat, dog, right there at 50-yard line.
Oh,
you put it right behind them. 2 dope-ass old school. I'll make it the red seats, too. I'll do the old traditional joint.
Yeah.
Make it real little space.
With pads on it.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, you can sit right there and watch the game, dog. What's up, man? Man, listen, part of coming to the Celtics, dog, to watch a game is to always look at the history. Always check that, right? And then see who at the game, front row. Oh, yeah. I see Poppy, I see T.
Before long.
And then look, you check for Mike and Tommy, dog. They're part of it. They're like the cheerleaders. They're like Lucky.
They're going to sell one day the NBA watch, and I don't know how long it's going to be. They're going to sell to where you can buy a seat on the bench with the players.
Get the fuck out of here.
You telling me that won't sell? Like you can buy one?
No, listen, bro. We was in Brooklyn, and they be passing you water, and it'll be literally a fan right here.
I'm saying.
You bump the water, it go all over. Like,
now look, they gonna sell, they gonna pick, you can choose one of these 4 seats on the bench at the end to where, all right, the premium is gonna be a premium though.
I mean, it looks like also Chris Rock, he's kind of like
Kobe.
To Kobe, and Kobe's like, no.
Kobe in his own,
Why wouldn't you sell that?
I don't want to sit in no players, dog. People don't want to sit in that bench. They don't want on the bench. You want to sit
but if you a fan, you a super fan, you like, I get to sit right
You're a super fan, you're going to be itching. You're going to be itching, just like this. I'm on the bench, I can't say nothing. I can't touch you. Hey, good play. Like, nigga, get the fuck out.
This is what you're going to do on the bench.
Nah, Lord.
You're going to put up 2 plastic.
I ain't paid for that. I ain't paid for that.
Yes, you own the bench.
No, I ain't on the bench.
2 plastic.
I can't touch him. Look, this in the way. I ain't paid for that. Right, bro. You talk about on the bench, we like this? Like, good play, Bron. I ain't gonna be feeling that. Like,
Bron ain't gonna be sitting next to the dude. You gonna be putting your guys who ain't playing right.
Man, who?
But you on the bench.
Man, all the superstars sit at the end of the bench.
They gonna make
Ron sit in the end of the bench because Kobe sat right there.
Hey, how funny would that be if you get the chance to sit right at the dead center bench? 20,000.
Hell no.
Sit next to Bron. You people paying for that.
Yeah.
People paying for that. 20,000.
And what you don't know is don't no player want to talk. Players are talking about the game. He don't do it.
But there's certain rules you can't touch the players.
What you mean? I can't say good play. We're on the bench, dog. Everybody on the bench. What you mean? The bench is high five it. Hey,
then you hear conversations you don't need to hear.
I'm on the bench. What you mean? That means I get to dress out. That means they gave me a jersey. I got on the joint. I'm on the bench.
You can't talk during
timeout. Man, I'm on the bench, man.
You can't talk during timeout.
No, I ain't talking during timeout, but I'm a fan. Security right here if I get crazy. Right. But I'm on the. I just paid $100,000 sitting next to LeBron. What's up? Yeah. I got my shit on. Yeah. Hey, get a picture of me, honey.
You listen to this.
Right. Hey, get away, son. Watch out, son.
Look, that's a $20,000 seat for the game that night.
50 grand. 50 grand, nigga. League gonna sell that. What?
I'm talking about the regular season. It's only for regular season, though. 20 stacks, you can sit right in the middle of the bench.
50, nigga. It's the league. You tripping.
All right, 50.
Right, it might be 100.
Nah, you ain't paying nobody.
Christmas? Nigga, what you who?
Go there, but look, this is gonna be no.
Christmas, I get to sit on the bench.
So you gonna have
what?
It's gonna be lit.
100? I got 100. I'm sitting on the bench.
It's gonna be lit because now you gonna have guys, that's gonna be celebrities sitting there.
No, Lord, I'm hot.
You gonna have like Leo DiCaprio at the game sitting next to LeBron.
You see how Leo walk around? Leo don't want to be seen.
Right.
Bro, whoever paid 100 is gonna be somebody that wanted to be right there. No, you ain't gonna know it.
Elon Musk gonna be on the bench.
You ain't gonna know it. You ain't gonna know it. Elon Musk could buy the team in the league, bro, if he wanted to.
But I'm saying,
Let's keep it real.
that's a thing. That should be something.
What I'm saying is,
you should be able to pay a premium to sit on the bench.
That's gonna start a whole fucking shit show. Bro, because fans want to talk. Hey, man, what you gonna do next? And what if this fan betted on the game? Hey, how you let it play? Bro, get the fuck.
You gotta screen him because then you gonna have that D-boy. He's like, I heard he was with my girl. He was with my girl. I'm gonna pay 20 stacks. Sit right here. I'm gonna fire on him and get out of here. I'm gonna get out of here. I heard he was with my girl.
Hey, listen, bro, listen. P, you started some shit.
They can't do that.
They can. But what I'm trying to tell you, fans are not gonna sit right there and not feel like, bro, if you paid 100,000, guess what I'm finna do? I'm finna put you in the jersey, finna put you in the warm-up. You're gonna go through, you're gonna sit there and watch warm. No, you're gonna watch warm. You can't fuck the product up. You can sit here and watch though. Man, I can grab the ball, throw it back to guys. Yeah, I'm out here. I'm 100,000. I was paid to be out here. I'm like, damn, I'm out here. My girl, you know, family, high five video. I got a camera crew, right? I'm lit. I did. Look, Pledge of Allegiance.
You get the stand for the flags.
Right, high five. I'm in the line. Hey, guard. Right. Brands. Hoorah! Hoorah!
That's the next
Lord,
That's
coming. Go.
That's coming, dog. That's coming.
I got one. Hold on.
That's coming.
I got
You
one.
allow one fan
Hold
to
on. I got one.
That's the fan
I got
experience,
2 of them.
100,000.
I got 2 of them. Hold on. If Prince wants to be on the Celtic bench, you got to sit right there with him, though.
You know that feeling of having to rewash dishes that didn't get clean? I don't.
New Cascade Platinum Plus with double the Dawn grease fighting power and double the scrubbing power for a no rewash clean and a cabinet-ready shine. Upgrade to new Cascade Platinum Plus. Dare to dish differently.
You know, because it's going to be sons. You know, their dad going to want their sons to have...
This is 18 and up.
Oh, okay. So you saying grown?
Yeah, you got to be 18 and up.
Hold on, I got another one. What would a fan pay to sit with you and watch a game?
Ooh. That's hard.
Dang, nigga. Lakers. I would love to hear Paul at a Laker game. Mic'd up, live stream. Right. On the wood.
Bro, these some good ideas, bro.
We're going to auction this. We're going to put it on the auction. Fan paid $1 million to sit here. I'm going. Fan paid $100,000 to sit here and watch the game with you. Yeah. Okay, cool. We're going to get it going.
For sure.
Right.
That's going to come with, like, you can get a hot dog, a couple of beers, or something. Yeah, fine jersey.
So to recap, your guys' ticketed street NBA experience would include a 4.9.
All my players are tired, bro.
Fans sitting basically on the bench.
Listen,
sounds like a great NBA.
Listen, and in the league, you can wear your chain. Your chain can't dangle, but you can wear all chains that come up around the neck area. You can wear a chain up to here. You can wear 2 chains, and that's it. You can't wear nothing on your chest. You can wear 2 chains right here around your neck when you play. Hey, man, taking the truth, man. KG, yeah, we out. Let's get it. Yes, sir. The blood of Christ the Lord at this
Exciting interview. We got a whole exciting episode coming up. We have Barstool's CEO coming on. We got Erica coming on. We have just a scintillating conversation, just the boys in Los Angeles chopping it the fuck up. But as I got home from Los Angeles, there was some news, and we're a news-breaking pod, and we're a news-making pod, so we had to cover a little bit of the news that was coming out, and that news is James Harden talking about his situation in Philadelphia, and James Harden said, and I quote, Daryl Morey is a liar, and I will never be part of an organization that he's part of. Goddamn. That's a hell of a quote right there. He didn't mince words, and it's pretty clear that James Harden wants out of Philadelphia. Earlier in the offseason, he opted into his contract. But he opted into his contract seemingly wanting a trade from the Sixers, specifically to the Clippers. The Sixers purportedly tried to satisfy that request, didn't get the package that they were looking for, so they're winding up. They basically said, hey, everything's cool. James Harden's not getting traded. One day later in China, James Harden said that he does not trust Daryl Morey and he will not be part of any organization that Daryl Morey is a part of. What it seems like is he and Daryl Morey had a handshake agreement last summer that James Harden was going to get the max. 34-year-old, I believe James Harden was going to get the max from the Sixers, and I think he was participating under good faith that he would get that max. From Daryl Morey's perspective, it seems as if things have changed and he's not offering James Harden that max contract. And Pat, for you, it seems like this has to be a delicate situation. Obviously, you have long-standing relationships with both of these men. Is it difficult to find yourself in the middle here?
No, not in the middle. Not in the middle. Obviously, I understand both sides. You know, I understand James' side. Obviously, you know, the window of making a ton of money in this league for a long period of time, that window is very small. But not even about money. Obviously, these two have been having relationships since the Houston Rocket days. You know, but when you have a player, obviously, as good as James Harden is, you know, shooting guard who changed, you know, his game and became a point guard and became one of the best point guards in the league. Obviously, his ability to get to the free throw line, his ability to put the ball in the basket, probably one of the best ISO players we've seen. You know, talk about a guy who's really changed the game of basketball. My son left-handed, the only motherfucking thing he do is motherfucking step back. You know, so I understand both sides. That's why it's always hard for me to kind of like mix friends with business. You kind of know what I mean. Obviously, you know, I've been fortunate, right? Daryl Morey is his pedigree with GMs. Obviously, the GM from Minnesota worked under Daryl Morey is the reason why I went to Minnesota. Again, Arturo's the GM in Chicago, president in Chicago. The reason why I went to the Chicago Bulls, all of these guys were under, you know, Daryl Morey's staff while we were in Houston. So obviously, you know, you look out for me type of thing, I look out for you. And when those things change, you know, it's the human aspect of it. Obviously, he's entitled to feel any way he wants. You know, when he's promised things, and for Daryl's on Daryl's behalf, you know, no matter what, you know, his job is to get the best product for as cheap as possible. That's his job. No matter, you know, that's the name of the game. You're a GM, you're a president. You're trying to get a bunch of great product and a bunch of great product for as least as possible. And I think we're in the middle of that right now. Obviously, it's not, you know, it's not a good look, you know, media-wise, organizational-wise. You know, obviously, you know, coming from, you know, a guy like Nick Nurse, who's, you know, just started out, you know, coaching. It's not a good setup for him. But you know, that's why it's hard to mix, you know, business with friends, because, you know, someone's gonna get hurt down the line if things don't go your way, and you don't want that to be, you know, to a point where you guys don't even have a relationship anymore. So I understand both sides. I definitely understand both sides. You know, sending all these players in this league, you know, get a ton of money. Obviously, you understand the player side because, you know, I'm a player. I'm always going to be on the player side. And, you know, also doing business with friends too. I've done business with friends, and that that haven't worked out, to my to my liking, and you have to end relationships because of that. So I understand both sides. It's just an unfortunate situation.
I think that it comes down to the handshake agreement and how much gravity you put on a handshake agreement. Even Danny Green, a former Sixer, talked about it and said, hey, you guys made this handshake agreement. It should have held up. And I think the handshake agreement was he gets a max, 5-year deal, whatever it is. But I think Daryl Morey was probably reticent to sign someone onto a contract that will be at such a high number in his age 39 season. And with this CBA being altered, there's different alterations to what can happen where the apron is and everything, which I don't even completely understand. I think maybe he's trying to protect the team and he's trying to make tough deals. But from James Harden's perspective, if someone makes a handshake deal with you, you expect them to live up to their end of the handshake deal. But it seems like a handshake deal from Daryl Morey maybe doesn't mean as much.
Yeah, I mean, we weren't in the room, so we technically don't know, what was said and everything. But James Harden, he's a very intelligent man. Like, let's not forget that. All right, he's a very intelligent man. He's a very intelligent businessman. He's a very intelligent player. So, obviously him acting out like this and him, voicing, his feelings, it's not coming. Yeah, I don't think it's coming from a bad place. I think he understands exactly what he's doing. Like I said, it's just a tough one to be. And because I know both guys, the guy I hoop with, down to half of my career, and it's a guy who came and got me from, overseas. So I understand both guys. I understand how Dura operates, when it comes to business. I understand that also,
And you're not acrobatic. You're not flipping on your bros.
No. Shout out to PJ Tucker. Shout out to Tuck. But it's just, it's just so many pieces that, we're not educated about, but we do know it was something in place that didn't go down, and one man feels some type of way, which he's entitled to feel that way. So I'm not here for the bad James Harden press at all. I'm not here for any of that, because if I was promised some shit, I expect some shit in return also. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm not here to down anybody. Like I said, I understand both sides. It's just unfortunate that, it's the team you play for. It's unfortunate that it's obviously two people and it's unfortunate that, this is, in the media of this magnitude. So,
and I think that there is...
He plays out well. I hope I'm able to, suit up and play with James Harden. You know what I'm saying? But, from the way things are looking, unfortunately.
Yeah. He has the anger of somebody who was promised a bunch of money and now feels like they will not get that money. There is no other reason for you to speak in such absolute terms, and it seems like he's trying to make it to a point where it's uncomfortable for the Sixers front office. Now, do they lose some leverage in what they can get in a trade if a guy is saying he absolutely will not play there? I think they do lose leverage. I think that if James Harden...
And then it was Tuesday. We're here for the booty.
is willing to play in different places other than the Clippers, I think that would probably suit some of James Harden's needs a little bit better. But I want him back with the Sixers. Like, I'll be honest. Like, I want him to change his mind.
Who would you talk about? We talk about a guy who won MVP, obviously.
Yo.
3 scoring titles, 2 assist titles.
Like you talk about you're not talking about just, some guy who's just rolling out of the bed and giving you a measly 15. And you talk about a guy who's, took this league, like they had to change the rules for the guy 2 or 3 times. They changed the rules. The James Harden free throw rule, to come off pick and roll, grab your arm, shoot the 3. Like, they changed the rules because of this man. You know what I'm saying? So, he's not your average point guard, and just, it's a lot that comes with it, because of his talent. So obviously, any team would love to have a James Harden. Shit, I came to Philly hoping he'll be here. It's just an unfortunate situation, and I'm all player though. Like, I agree on the handshake, and I was supposed to get a bag. Hell yeah, I'm gonna be waiting on my bag. And if I don't get my bag, you fucking right, I'm gonna feel some type of way.
Right, someone who goes, it's like if someone fucks me over on a handshake agreement, I'm gonna be like, fuck you, and I'm gonna feel like I'm working with an asshole, and because
but that now if I'm a businessman and I own a team and I can get a guy to agree to, a type of deal with a handshake. I don't know. Obviously, we're guessing, right? We don't know exactly what the conversation. But if we were to guess, and if I was an owner and I can, in management, and I can, I got a certain guy for, this number off a handshake, and it don't work out. It ain't personal, it's business type of vibe. But that's why you don't mix that with basketball and friendships. That's what kind of takes the heart and soul out of it a little bit, So, like I said, I understand both sides as a player. Hell yeah, I understand. As an owner, I own businesses, I have businesses. From a business standpoint,
oh my God,
you understand that also. It's just unfortunate.
I can also speak for the fans. I think that the fans are massively frustrated at this situation. They want to put the best product on the floor as possible, and you don't want an acrimonious relationship. You want harmony. But speaking of working with assholes, man, we work with an asshole over here at Barstool Sports, Dave. Dave.
No.
What, you didn't, bro? He posted that he texted both of us.
Yeah, I know, but he's not an asshole. He's, again, one of those guys who are extremely...
They're assholes.
He might be petty. Dave is a petty motherfucker.
He texted us all the Celtics green. He was like, do an emergency pod. Do an emergency pod.
Dave the type of motherfucker, like, if he had a girl in high school, a girl did him wrong, or girl was qualified for job, or a friend, guy did him wrong, and guy was qualified for job, like Dave the type of motherfucker to buy a company so friend or ex-girl doesn't have a chance to work there. He a petty motherfucker.
Vindictive, yes, dude. He definitely.
Yeah. Mr. Petty. God.
He was waiting for something negative to happen in Philadelphia. He wanted you to sign with the Celtics so bad. Like he was texting me like when you signed. He was like, "Fuck," pissed.
What did he say? Sign pod. What did he say?
Emergency pod. Emergency
pod. But with his hand though, emergency pod. Emergency pod. Shout out to Dave.
Yeah, he'll get his emergency pod, but what he doesn't know is in Philly, we are galvanized by this type of situation. You put us through the fire, you throw the coals down at our feet, we will walk on top of them. It doesn't matter if there's some stress going on. We are going to come together as a city. I was sending him back pictures of Nick Foles, our backup quarterback, beating Tom Brady in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I was wild. I had to kind of mute y'all because you guys are on my motherfucking back. More than getting wild, so I had to mute y'all a little bit. But no,
you gave us like the fellas.
Everyone relax. Everyone calm down. Everybody relax.
These are two charged up fan base.
I mean, it's the situation because obviously you gotta give James Harden credit too because he's speaking up on a situation where probably hasn't been the first. It hasn't been talked about. There's probably been a ton of agreements hand agreements that's been in place and didn't play out. So
I think there's a public one where Daryl Morey said that he wasn't going to trade Chris Paul during one offseason. It was a handshake agreement, and he wound up trading Chris Paul that offseason. So maybe there's a precedent.
No, I just commend him. I commend James because he's speaking up for people who haven't spoken up before. People who had some handshake agreements in place and it didn't play out. So I commend him for that. That shows a ton of confidence. That shows being mature. I think that it shows you that it's just bigger than basketball. You know, we're all humans, and you know, especially if we have a relationship and friendship. So.
Also, I commend Daryl Morey from the other side as far as wanting to get the best return for the 76ers as possible, and I think that he looks at.
But Daryl ain't, but everybody know Daryl. You know, that's how Daryl works. He's a mastermind behind. Like, you know, he makes shit happen. So like, if something don't sit right, you know, Daryl ain't gonna get fleeced in a deal. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, like you look at the Ben Simmons deal when we got James Harden. I think the entire league was like, no, they have to trade Ben Simmons right now. No, they have to trade Ben Simmons for pennies on the dollar. And he wound up getting a better player in James Harden. And I think that Daryl Morey thinks that James Harden playing for the Sixers on this deal is the best thing for the Sixers. When that won't happen, if his hand is forced into making the trade, he's going to try to get the best player available for him. I don't know who that is. Zach LaVine? I don't know. Something like that. Who knows? But that's me speculating. That's me talking out of my ass, not knowing what I'm talking about. Unfortunate situation.
Unfortunate, man. Like, unfortunate, but you know, business is business.
Laissez-faire. The game is the game. Luckily, we have a fantastic episode that we can jump into, and we can talk about some fun shit and really enjoy our lives. So, you know, this has been us reporting on the news, but now it's time for sports and the weather. Let's kick it over to ourselves and start off this show.
And over here in Houston, it's 175 degrees. I repeat, 175 degrees. Do not go outside. Do not cook breakfast outside, because if you do, it will be done before you go in the house.
Yeah. Oh, it's parboiled down there, bro. You put the egg out on the fucking on the pavement. That shit is boiling up in a minute. Same in New York City, in the humidity, you can sous vide your fucking arm by putting it in a sweatshirt. It's fucking hot out here.
They say it's the hottest it's been in like 2 decades. Some wild shit.
They're saying hottest New York summer ever is what they're saying.
Love that.
And we're in an ice age now. Imagine when the earth is really hot. But you know what? Let's get to the rest of this episode. Appreciate you guys.
Love that.
This pod is brought to you by New Amsterdam Vodka. New Amsterdam Vodka. Born from an uncompromising passion, love, and appreciation for making great vodka. Their heartfelt commitment to excellence has enabled them to produce an American vodka of unparalleled quality and uncompromised taste, and that's quantifiable. Liquid's rated 93 points. It's 5 times distilled, and it's 3 times filtered to give you that delicious taste. This past weekend, I hate LA. The Papev Pod with Rome. Live from LA.
Where are we?
LA, we're in the undisclosed.
Do you like LA? Let's start that off.
I love it out here, to be honest, man. If I had to be dead honest,
That's not true.
I fucking hate LA, dude.
All right, could you sing the song for people that you sung to me earlier? And
you want to hear it?
No cap. No cap. He really sung this song to me. That's how I knew he hated LA.
All right.
I want that whole thing.
The exact way?
The whole thing.
I came in with the country song for
country
Pat.
Song.
Just on some ha-ha Davis, dude. A little joke. But here it is. Here it is. It goes, I took a Mexican pain pill and went to the movies, killing time while my wife was away. But you know something's wrong when you see the same driver from DoorDash twice in a day. The sun was out shining, but I'm cooped up indoors, killing time while my life's on delay. But as dark as it gets, I just look on the bright side. At least I'm not in L.A. I hate L.A.
That's
it's the shittiest place on earth. You think that you've seen the worst human being. You turn around and there's someone who's worse. I hate L.A. It's the shittiest place around.
Hey, chill, man.
Shut the fuck up. When the aliens come, I hope they take everyone that lives in this gosh darn town. And that's how I...
Pool party!
No way.
High noon pool party!
Come on in. Rico, come on, man. Dave, this summer, try the High Noon Pool Pack, made with real vodka, real juice.
really feel, dude. Fuck that place, dude. This place sucks, dude.
Wait,
it's because the people, dude.
Round of applause for all the ones.
It's because the fucking people, dude. They're
Why?
It's the opposite of salt of the earth people, dude. I go into any place I go into in LA, I just feel a little bit uncomfortable. I feel like I'm in the cool guy contest, and it's like, I don't want to participate. You know what I mean? Have you ever felt that feeling? The place we went to dinner last night though was great. It
Where'd
was
you go?
It was a place that you went with you showed these guys, and we ran it back. We got a punch bowl of corn.
I love that. You know what they say about corn?
What's that?
It goes right through you.
Yeah.
Have you seen it again? Is my next
I haven't seen it yet though.
Okay.
But you said you were pooping out full cobs, dude.
Let's not talk about it.
No, we don't want to. No, we need to talk about you because this is a Pat Bev pod with Ron, dude. I've
Ron.
already said too much and sung too much, dude.
Hey, shout out to Barstool. Shout out to Dave. Before we even start, shout out to Erica. Shout out to Big Cat. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but I know Dave is back.
I'll tell you what's
100%.
going on.
Okay,
He just
tell
bought back the company for $1. A company that was just sold with like a $600 million plus valuation. He just bought back for $1 on some very sneaky businessman. Not sneaky, but just like shrewd businessman stuff. So shout out to everybody that got it done.
I got a question. And you know, when I ask questions, they kind of. So my question is this. Is it about time we start putting Dave and like you speak about, you know, Mount Rushmore, Elon Musk, you know, is it about time we start putting Dave with like up there with them? And obviously I'm not talking about finance wise, but when it comes to like understanding something and not manipulating your way, but just being very intelligent in every business move. I think anything he does, he understands what he's doing before it hits. So
I think that there's also a parallel to like a Silicon Valley type of ascent that Dave has. Like those guys started out of their garage and they were making crazy IBM computer shit.
Right.
Same way that he started out of the basement, was just making a newspaper, handing it out himself at the train station, and he's ascended to the level of being a shrewd businessman.
Love to work here.
He's a beast. So shout out to Dave, Erica, Big Cat.
Oh, shout out to Barstool.
Barstool, everybody that just made this shit happen. It's pretty fucking impressive. But it's a good place to be right now.
Is that a good thing for us?
I think so. I think we're going to have Erica on later on in the episode.
Okay,
so we could see if it's we'll ask her directly, is it a good thing for us? We'll talk to the CEO, first female guest on the show, dude. Kind of
First lady?
The first lady. Wow, she really is presidential. It's a massive.
And the first lady on this.
I mean, it really.
Yeah, so you don't hear me.
You're locked in.
And you're a rapper though.
You're locked. I soak up game wherever I can get it.
Yeah.
But you're in LA for a very specific reason. It's Sixers time for you. You're a Philadelphia 76er, and you're with the squad right now. I think people are going to be curious as to what you're doing out here and how the Sixers look.
So out here, little mini camp. It's been a vibe.
Yeah.
The energy's been great. Obviously, you know, throughout the summer, guys get busy and everything. But the guys that's here, it's been a vibe. But you know, that's always a good thing, right? The teammates, and you get to have camaraderie. But like the coaching staff, they got so much energy. It's off the charts. Like everybody's positive. It's light. It's not heavy. It's teaching. Like Nurse does a great job of like teaching you real fast, quick, putting you through it. Don't spend a lot of time talking. We're gonna spend a lot of time repping. Very detailed in his reps. Good vibe, energy.